Thank you very much, Lise. Hello, everyone. I'm Benjamin Dubois. I'm Global Lead Technologies for Trust and Transparency at Nestlé, based in headquarters in Vevey, here in Switzerland. My role is about how to increase, through technologies, the amount of data we record, process, and share on our supply chain, and in particular, upstream supply chains. So from the farmer to Nestlé, and beyond to the consumers and the customers. So the context of the work as well is driven by consumers asking for more information, and the switch of trust from being about a brand or a logo on a pack to being about information and data that people must believe and trust to purchase the product. Two very similar products, one with information, the other with just logo on pack. The consumers most likely will buy the product that provides more information, and we go towards that brand. That's how you build trust with consumers. And this is why we're on that transparency journey at Nestlé, not just about the product, but about sustainability as well, because credibility comes with information and data. The challenge is that because we are a very large company, it's sometimes difficult to convey the same transparency message that the small roaster within, in London, would be able to convey when talking about the product face to face with you. They do small batches. We buy a lot more coffee across the world for the same usage, but our supply chain is a lot more complex. So one way of doing that is by recording and processing and sharing the data about the coffee value chain, as well as the impact that Nestlé has got on the community, the positive impact. How do we help farmers and communities grow their business and produce more and more qualitative coffee? This is, in principle, this is quite difficult to do, as I say, because we have a wide variety of companies working with us and farmers as well across the world. But because Nestlé is very keen and passionate about coffee, we have a huge amount of knowledge and things that are being done in our coffee value chain within Nestlé. And the objective is really about harvesting this and sharing that with consumers and being able to show consumers this passion and this impact that Nestlé has got on the value chain. So in order to be transparent and trusted by consumers, we believe that we have to have three key pillars enabled by technologies. The first is about trace and quantify. Trace the product, quantify the impact. It can be greenhouse gas emissions, it can be impact on the farming communities, and impact that the product has through its life cycle. So to do that, we use various technology from ground sensing, sensors on trucks, to remote sensing. It can be satellite to monitor deforestation on plantation, and other technology to measure CO2 emission at factories or warehouses. So with that, we build a data set that is very accurate and almost real time. And we know where the product has been and where it's going in almost real time as well. So it makes us both very transparent and resilient. The second is about verifying this information and monitoring. So monitoring our impact, ensuring that everything and every coffee bean we purchase is not coming from any deforestation prone areas or has been sustainably sourced. So it's ensuring this sustainable sourcing through technology by utilizing the data that we've harvested upstream. And the third pillar is about sharing this information with consumers and with customers, so that either customers can use that with people who comes to consume a product at their facilities or at their bars, or for consumers directly to understand the product journey and the effort that and the passion and care that has gone into making that cup of coffee for them, whatever that coffee is, whether it's an instant coffee or a reviving origin from Nespresso. And the sharing is very important because we have this wealth of information. It's about making it easily understandable and digestible by consumers. Now, a perfect example of how we've started, what we call baby step and experimenting, is a limited edition coffee that we've launched in Sweden in March. It's called Zugas, and that was their summer edition 2020, where here we've tried to educate consumers and provide information about the certification of the coffee supply chain by a third party, in that case, the Rainforest Alliance. The process can be a little bit obscure for people and consumers. So what we wanted to do is really to share the information that as they do their certification of farms and cooperative, the Rainforest Alliance records using blockchain in that case, so that Rainforest Alliance upload information, size of the plantation, numbers of farmers, etc. Every single time they record it on a platform called IBM Food Trust. And alongside that, Rainforest Alliance share directly with the consumer through IBM Food Trust the certification, the PDF of the certification that they issue to Nestle when it comes to shipping coffee from the country of origin to our factory, for that case, the factory in Sweden. So then the consumer can consult this information when they scan the QR code on the product. They see both the origin of the product, in that case, Rwanda and Colombia. They can see this coffee, where it's coming from. They can see some of the farmer's profile, part of the Rainforest Alliance audited farm, and they can see the certification that the Rainforest Alliance provided to Nestle as part of this effort with the Rainforest Alliance. And in that case, it's 100% certified coffee, 100% Arabica as well.